Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making carnivore donuts, I guess you could call them. They are 100% animal based, keto friendly, nutrient dense, guaranteed to satiate you. So these donuts are more of a kind of like a fun spin on your traditional hamburger, and they're very easy to make. They're good to store for leftovers, so all you're gonna need is a type of ground beef, or you can use pork. You can even try with chicken. For today I'm gonna use grass-fed, grass-finished beef. As for my live Q&A that I was going to do tomorrow, I'm going to have to postpone it. Something came up, but I want to do one next week, so I'm wondering what day would work best. Would it be a weekday, maybe a Wednesday after work, say 5 p.m. Eastern time, or does a weekend work better? Would next Saturday morning work better? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll also do a poll to kind of survey you guys and see what works best. But let's get started on the food. So I'm going to be making about 2 donut burgers from this meat. Salt it. You can add 1 egg to the mixture to make it bind more, but I won't be doing that this time around. What you want to do is make little hamburger patties. So I'm going to make a small one and see how easy it is to make a hole in there. I found out later that the smaller the burger, I had a little bit more difficulty to make a hole in the middle. So for the second burger, I'm going to use the rest of the meat and just make it much bigger and allow myself a little bit more to work with. So you're going to have to play around with it, mold it, make a big enough hole in the middle, and then flip the burger around just to make sure that it's kind of all sealed together on both sides. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be delicious. Next, you're going to want to crack 1 egg. This recipe is better if you have smaller eggs. I don't, kind of have big eggs over here, so I'm just going to stir up the egg. And you could put whole eggs as well, but I like to do it this way just because, I don't know, I like the taste better, but you could crack a whole egg in the hole if you wish. Next, I'm going to get my frying pan and add some butter. I usually use tallow or pork lard, but I'm waiting for my farm order today, so butter will have to do. So get that on medium heat going. So very gently place your donut in the frying pan and let it do its thing. I kind of like to leave it in the pan until it gets pretty crispy before I flip it over. It's a tricky one, this one. I've made it a couple of times and it's broken apart on me, but I still eat it, so it's a win no matter what. And this is my little guy that's coming up next. I'm curious which one will turn out better. I put my money on this big guy, but only time will tell. So I'm going to get ready to flip it over. I'm just going to add some salt. This is a good time to add any seasonings if you'd like. I'm just going to use some Redmond's Real Salt and my little spatula and just kind of make sure that none of the edges are sticking. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. Let's give it a try. Oh, there we go. Ooh, successful. What you see, those cracks? This is not a perfect recipe, but it's a delicious one. Just keep that in mind. It's okay if you mess it up. It's okay if it doesn't look beautiful. It tastes good and it's good for you. So I just added a little bit of butter in the middle of the circle just because I felt like it. I felt like it needed a little bit more juice. And now it's time to pour in some eggs. I'm just going to pour about half the mixture and save the rest for the other donut. So there you go, carnivore donuts. These are my favorite if I've got a busy day ahead and I want to be full for a long time. These will do the trick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Let me know what you think. And if you want to give a watch to the other 2 videos on the screen, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the support, and I'll see you next week. Take care.